Hey, it's Coach Justin from Ultimate Baseball Training, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to stay calm in big-time situations where the pressure's on. We're going to talk about how you can manage that stress, that pressure, so that you can come through for your team in the clutch. Let's just jump right into it. Remember the movie Miracle? It's the hockey movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch Miracle. It's a great movie. It's a great story, a true story on what actually happened to the United States Olympic hockey team. But my point is, in the locker room before one of the biggest games of the year, Herb Brooks tells his team, great moments are born from great opportunity. And if you've seen the movie, you know exactly which part of the movie I'm talking about. Great moments are born from great opportunity, and that's the very first thing when it comes to any sort of pressure and you just can't seem to calm yourself down. You need to think about, first and foremost, yes, this is a big situation. Yep, you're absolutely right. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, you're potentially the last out of the game, or you can potentially get a base hit, walk off, and send your team home victorious. Yes, this is a big moment, but great moments like this are great opportunities. They're opportunities for you to showcase your skills, showcase what you've got, to stand out, to literally make a memory that's going to last your entire lifetime. So stop looking at big opportunities as, oh my gosh, pressure, anxiety, pressure, stress. Stop looking at it that way and start looking at it as, hey, I got a great opportunity here. All right, so we've got a great opportunity in front of us. We know that part, but we be, feeling a little bit of pressure, feeling a little bit of anxiety, that point when your hands get a little bit clammy and your breathing shallows a little bit and your blood's pumping and you're just a little bit nervous on the field. It's normal. It means you care. It means you're looking forward to this opportunity and you want to do well. If you didn't have a little bit of butterflies, I'd be nervous for you that you really don't care too much about your team or about this game. But with that being said, let's go over 4 quick little things that you can do to help calm yourself down. And very first thing, the number one thing is breathe, right? You've heard this before. Every single, video out there, article out there talking about anything to do with stress or anxiety or pressures at work or anything like that, all tell you to breathe and relax. Well, why do they tell you to breathe? Well, number one, your brain needs that oxygen to be able to perform. And the moment that you stop breathing, stop those deep and meaningful breaths and you start having the shallow breath, your brain is literally not getting the oxygen it needs to perform at its peak, to perform at the highest level. So that's one reason to, take in deep breaths and breathe, is because obviously at the plate, right, you want to be able to recognize pitches. You want your brain working at max output, at the plate or on the pitcher's mound or on defense. You want to be able to think clearly. You want to be able to think about what pitch is coming next or, what the situation is. You want to be able to react properly, and breathing has so much to do with your brain function. So make sure that you're breathing. It also is a proven way to, calm yourself down. It's the best way to calm yourself down. The sweet spot that the research shows is 6 breaths. So 6 deep breaths. So when you find yourself in a big time situation, you're about to have a big at bat or something like that, even in the on-deck circle, sit there and as you're getting your timing, take, deep inhales through your nose, exhales through your mouth, and do 6 of them. That's really going to help calm yourself down. All right, so let's say it's a big-time situation. I'm now in the on-deck circle. I've got a really big at-bat coming up. One of the best things that you can do to calm yourself down and hopefully get yourself in the right frame of mind to have success is visualize past success. So things that you've done well in the past, bring those moments back to the present moment. And this is not just strictly for hitters. It can be for a pitcher. It can be for a guy playing defense, right? You can do this in the on-deck circle. You can close your eyes and do it in the dugout. But it's very, very important what you think about, you bring about. And so let's say, it's the bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, your team's down by a run. You've got ducks on the pond. You've got guys on base. And your job is to come up and square up a baseball, hit it hard somewhere, get a base hit, drive in that run, right, or those 2 runs, and walk off, right? Send your team home victorious. That's your job. You know that's what your goal is to hit a line drive, hit something hard somewhere. And so if you've been playing baseball for a while, you've done that before, right? You've hit a line drive before. You've squared a ball up. You've hit it hard. You've probably hit home runs before. So use that to your advantage, right? Use that to your advantage and sit here in the on-deck circle, and you don't even have to close your eyes. Just think about that one time. It can be from last season. It can be from 3 years ago. Think about that one time when you squared a ball up. It was a fastball over the middle of the plate, and it looked big as a beach ball, right? And you know, your swing just felt so fluid and free and easy, and you squared up the ball and you crushed it over the center fielder's head, or you crushed it in one of the gaps. Bring that moment back to the present moment. It's going to bring a smile to your face. It's really going to help calm you down. And like I said, what you think about, you bring about. That's going to train your brain to, hey, this is what we're trying to accomplish. You're going to be that much more dialed in at the plate. You're going to have a higher likelihood of actually getting it done. The next way to calm yourself down is play in the present moment. Play one pitch at a time. That's the only way that you can really play this game at a high level, is if you learn to play one pitch at a time. And this is, guys, this is something that's very, very challenging. This is not something that all of a sudden it's just like something clicks and boom, I got it. No, it doesn't work like that. This is something that takes years and years and years to develop, to learn how to play the game one pitch at a time, but it's so important. You can't worry about you know, everything all at once and achieving, okay, today's a new day, I got to get 4 hits today. You can't worry about getting 4 hits and 1 at bat, because it's not possible, right? You got to get 1 hit before you can get 2, before you can get 3, before you can get 4. And how do you get 1 hit? Well, you got to square up 1 pitch. So if you just focus on this pitch, playing in the present moment, winning 1 pitch, boom, then it's a ball on the outside part of the plate. Then you release that pitch. It's over. It's in the past. We're not thinking about the past. We're not thinking about the future. We're thinking about the present moment. So then we go on to the next pitch, and we square that pitch up. Before you know it, you're 1 for 1. Before you know it, you're playing in the present moment on your second at bat. You're 2 for 2. That's how you get 4 hits, and that's how you stay calm in big situations. How do you get stressed out in school, right? It's because you got so much to do and so little time. Am I right? And that's a lot of the times how we put pressure on ourselves in the field is, man, I got to get 4 hits today, or man, I have to hit a grand slam here. No, you don't. You can't worry about hitting a grand slam. That's kind of an uncontrollable goal. All you can worry about is swinging at a good pitch, having an aggressive mentality, right, and squaring it up. And then once the ball leaves your bat, that's out of your control. So worry about the things you can control and play this game 1 pitch at a time in the present moment. And the last tip for staying calm in big time situations is you got to keep the routine going. You got to stick to the routine. We talk about how important routine is in a lot of our videos. This is when you're going to rely on it, right? When things are tough, you know, when you got a really big situation and, you know, packed house and everybody's hooting and hollering, maybe it's a rough game on the road, fans are yelling things, this is when you got to go back to your routine. And it should have started before the game. You should have the same pre-game routine, but then it needs to transfer to during the game. So it doesn't matter if it's the first game or first scrimmage of the year and it's, you know, a no-name scrimmage. It really doesn't mean anything. It's a meaningless game, right? It doesn't matter if that's, you know, your first at bat in a throw around game like that, or if it's your last at bat in a World Series. The routine needs to stay the same. The routine needs to be there. So what's your routine when you're in the hole? What's your routine on deck? When you're at the plate, what's your routine? What do you think about? What do you do in between pitches? That's what you have to go to when the going gets tough, because it is going to get tough. This is a tough game. It's a game of failure. This is a man's game. It's going to teach you more life lessons than any other game out there, right? But when things get tough, a great way to calm yourself down is, hey, I'm going to control the things I can control. I'm going to keep the routine going, and I'm going to have success because of it. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. And before you go, I have a free gift that I really want to share with you. It's really going to help you out and help you keep calm and actually play to your full potential in real games. It's called Game Time Confidence. This is a 100% free gift. All you have to do is click on the link in the first comment. That'll take you to a page where you can grab your free copy of Game Time Confidence. It's going to teach you how to really transfer what you do in practice into a real game and how to consistently play at your peak performance. So go ahead and grab Game Time Confidence for free right now. If you're not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and join the family. We're coming out with new baseball videos every single week that are going to get you better. I don't want you to miss any of them. So hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and leave some comments down below with what you'd like to see in future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.